Did not mean to rest again. Let's see. We're gonna throw a shuriken at that dog. I do not think that should have aggroed someone. It sounds like I did, though. I do have the fight music playing. Oh, okay, I guess this guy did see me. Oh. File hand ninjas. Oops. Just do a bunch of deflects on him. I was gonna kill him anyway, because he is guarding some carp scales. And we do want carp scales for later on. Treasure carp. And this fellow.
Care to punch another one where you find them? Go ahead.
He has carp scales, which we do want. And he also has a Dragon Spring Sake, which allows you to get more information. So we're going to go ahead and sell 4 coin purses and purchase the carp scale.
Where you find wherever.
All right. Now we'll come up here where the dog was and loop around real quick. There's a bunch of dogs over here. And then we can jump down here, grab this item. Now, this village is full of zombies. You kill them, they just keep coming back. So there's no real reason to stay and fight them. You can just run around. Mibu Village. Just run around, grabbing the items you can see. There's this hut you can drop down and talk to this fellow, who will give you information on getting a nice item. But, yeah, like I said, all those guys, not really worth fighting. And there's also zombies that pop out of the ground and grab you and try and make the villagers gang up on you. See, right there. Ooh, that's it. And there's a gourd seed that I was trying to grab. So, just keep jumping. Best way to deal with that. Up over here. You have a few more items. And some sake. Can grapple up here. Grab some scrap, just more crafting materials. And then from here, drop down here. Grab a pellet. Whoop. Ignore that guy. Grapple up here. You can go over here. Whoops. Almost messed that up. You can go grab this item. Then there's the sculptor's idol right over there. So, but we're going to grab one more item before we go. And then we'll walk past this person. And we'll go ahead and rest at this sculptor's idol. And she's right there attacking us. But now she's gone. Now that we have that, we can come Back down here. Deal with some roosters. They are not zombies, so you can go ahead and kill them. Over here. Oh. Grab this. And there's some fish that attack you in this water. I don't bother trying to walk around. I just spin around swinging my sword. And it works. You get rid of them. Up there we go. Oh, there was another one still alive. Alright. And then down in this portion, once again, just running through. A bunch of enemies are going to spawn. I come up here, and then I grab this very important item. And then they spawn. But you can come up here. And see, there's a bunch of enemies down there, including a bunch of Terror Troop guys. You can just jump up here, grab this item. And grab this. Ooh. That's just enemy drop. And then from there, basically collected everything. And that's important in this area, mainly the pine resin. Ooh. Swim away from the annoying fish. They're all gonna see me, but it's fine. Once again, you can just run through this area. Go past that guy before he bonks you. These ones. Ooh. A paddle boarder. Not really a big deal. And then we'll switch to the weakness for this next boss. She is weak to the Sabi Maru. But we'll talk to her first. So we can ask her what her problem is. And she'll attack us no matter what.
Why are you crying?
Because I'm sad.
What are you sad about?
I don't know where Lord Sakusa is, or what he's doing. It breaks my heart. If I can't see him, I'd at least like to know. But no matter how many letters I send, he never writes me back. And no one will tell me where he is. Actually, sir, can you tell me? Where is Lord Sakusa?
So we have no idea who that is, so we can't tell her. So we'll say we don't know, and then she'll get mad at us.
I don't know.
You're a liar, too. Why must everyone hide him from me?
But we can use this Sabi Maru, which goes through. So it poisons her. Making her a little bit easier to deal with. Because she is a very challenging fight. And just like that, I'm down. But I can return the favor.
Lord,
And then you can do the same thing on her face. Whoop. The tree got in the way. I'm gonna back away though. And just like that, not really an easy fight. I was definitely doing a lot of deflects there that are challenging when you don't know her timing. So, yeah, but the Sabi Maru will deal a good chunk of her posture right at the beginning of the fight. And it's pretty helpful. And it will make, once you get her pattern down, it just helps you get through her a little bit faster. We're just gonna jump over this guy. Oh, I'm trying to just jump over him. Oop. Actually, I forgot that we lost, that we did lose one life there on that fight. So I'm wasting time fighting this guy. And I'm gonna have to go reset anyway. Right down here, we can grab an item. Just some divine grass. And we are able to grapple up to one of these points. There we go. We can grapple back up to this bridge. Although we do have... No, we don't have a lot of things. So, right here, we're going to run around real quick. Oh, never mind. I forgot. I don't have that. Yeah. There's all these people in front of this house. We can kill them all and eavesdrop, or we can just go underneath the house and not deal with it. And under the house there is, where is it? I got disoriented. There is a shinobi door that we can use to go talk to this NPC. It doesn't really give us any really useful information. But we can get some divine confetti, which is important for the next boss. And a red lump. Now we can come out here, grab an item off this rooftop. Come back over here, go into here. There is another prayer bead. And then there's a hole in the roof that we can jump through to grab this amount up here, and to come down here and grab this item. Now that we've done all that, I'm gonna mess up. Come back around here, go back to the sculptor's idol for the reset to get all my goodies back. Then we are going to set ourselves up with 2 items for the next boss. The first one is Divine Confetti, and the second one is Snap Seeds, one of the two bosses that the Snap Seeds are useful on. If you remember Madame Butterfly being able to use the Snap Seeds to get rid of her swarm of friends, and then on this boss you can use the Snap Seed. Oh, that was interesting, getting a death sound in animation right as I get back here. So it gives me resurrection back, gives me my gourd back. The swordsman on the bridge will respawn, but we'll just jump over him this time. Jump over him properly. Whoop! See ya! And then we're gonna go up here, and we will spawn the boss. Use Divine Confetti as we approach. Obviously you want to learn the boss before you use the Divine Confetti. The good thing about learning this one is that everything you learn while fighting her this time, you can use when you fight her the next time, which is later on in the game. Whenever she jumps up, just go walk behind her slowly. Not sure why I'm not getting the Makiri counter tonight, but okay. So I'm going to use Divine Confetti and then show you the Snap Seed. You snap it and then it does a bunch of damage. And then when she goes away, I'm definitely going to block to regain my posture. And then I'm going to snap a seed again. And I can do it one more time, which I will do right here, because now she has one hit left. And I just have to do that, and she's done. Very quick. And then gives me a very useful skill. The Mibu breathing technique, which allows me to dive into water. And we've got a bunch of skills. So we will go ahead and pick up more of the Shinobi tree, as it has my favorite skill. Oop, we're going to go ahead and also not forget to enhance our attack power. And then now that we can dive, we can start going and collecting some other useful items. So now we can basically dive. Oop, I forget. We gotta go under this. Jump out here. And then we can go into this water. And this just tells us our controls. Here's our angry fish. like I said, just swing wildly. Precious bait, which is used to get some other items. And we're going to come down here. Also dive down here. Ooh, that's what we wanted. And I missed. Which is fine. I think it's easier to approach from this direction. So they do just respawn. So missing him really isn't that big a deal. We're going to come in here for one last area. And then we see a nice glowing red-eye carp, which gives us the red carp eyes, which are useful for the side quest. Whoop. Those fish are annoying, but generally they're not too threatening. And fighting in the water really does stink. You can see this lovely mess in the water here. Very fun place. And we're going to come over here to grab this chest, which has our last prayer bead that we need for those 4. And that should be the last thing. And if you're wondering where this is, because I just kept running down a river, this is actually at the Mibu village. So you can just take that. Oh, there's a fish biting me. I'm gonna get out of that. And then make sure I go to the last commune to idle instead of going somewhere random. From here, I'm going to go ahead and go down and get the last item that we need for Kuro, and then go back to the castle. The Shelter Stone. Whoop. Alright, so now that we have that, we're going to attempt to travel back to the castle and find out that, oh no, we can't go to anywhere in the castle, that is, except for the abandoned dungeon entrance. Alright, and now that we're back here, we immediately are greeted with this guy.
Where's the next ship? My watch ended a while ago. No one's coming to take my place.
Find out something's wrong. Here at Ashina Castle. So we're gonna go up. And we're gonna see... This guy's running? What's going on here? He's running and hiding behind this. And then we approach. And as we approach, we are met with this new enemy. And they are quite the pain. And then we can talk to this guy.
They're in the moat.
They say they're in the moat. And then we see that the bridge is gone, so we can't do that anymore. So we're going to go ahead and go down. And now that we can dive, we're going to go ahead and go through this area that we originally couldn't do. Very Metroidvania-esque. Except that you only get one traversal skill in this game after you get the grappling hook. So now we're over here. We're not quite sure where we are because we've never been here before. But now it's starting to look familiar. Ah, this is the entrance to the reservoir. And that guy saw me. But I'm not going to worry about him for now. I'm going to worry about re-getting my sculptor idols. Actually, I'm going to rest because he's still throwing kunai. I don't want to deal with that. I'm just going to grab some water real quick. Right. And now we keep going. So, here's somebody else who's fighting with those guys. Go ahead and kill him. And then this guy will not be grateful at all. So we'll just have to go ahead and kill him. So they have taken over the castle. Did I ever open the front doors? It's actually a good question. If you never open the front doors... Oh, yeah, there's that guy. Then they are running out. So let's grab these items that I bypassed earlier in the game. We see some red hats. Oops. Don't want to deal with them. There's one over there. There's one over there. They're all over the place. But I approached the rooftops pretty much the same way I approached them the first time. Just run by everyone. Hello, no reason to get involved. Hello. Hello. And then just run by everyone. And go ahead and grab the idol.